intention for today's practice, whatever it is for you. I think I'm gonna set mine to make sure my lower back, it's not in pain, it's just sore for some reason. As it turns out, being hunched over for hours on a bike is not natural. Anyhow, let's take 3 centering breaths together. So as you breathe in through your nose, feel your chest expand. And then as you breathe out through the mouth, notice how your breath leaves your lips, how your shoulders sink back down. Plug yourself into your foundation, into your mat. Okay, breath number 2, let's breathe in. And then release, sinking further into your foundation, to your sitting position. All right, last super deep breath. Let's breathe into the nose. And a nice, easy, long breath out. Okay, settle with the heart rate. Really settle with your breath. Then you can resume a normal breathing pattern. Okay, just focusing in on the breath, wherever it feels strongest for you, whether that's on the nostrils as you breathe in, on your lips as you breathe out, or maybe it's a little space in between your nose and your lips. You can even breathe where your breath touches your body somewhere, maybe your legs or your arm. So just continue to sit here and breathe. You might notice sounds around you. For example, me, it's signs of life coming, getting louder and louder. It could be my dehumidifier in my closet. But I want you to notice that you're focusing on those sounds. Just come back to your breath. Come back to just sitting here. And since I meditate every day, I have to remind myself that it's not about focusing super hard in on trying to breathe, but instead it's noticing when I'm focusing on something else and taking a step back, coming back to the present moment. All right, and this last little bit, I want you to just sit here and do nothing at all. Don't focus in on anything. Just breathe and be. All right, and as we end our breathing and meditation to start, I want everyone to take a deep breath in and hold it at the top. When you hear the singing bowl, you open up your eyes and exhale. hop on my block. Ooh, I'm stiff. All right, let's do a sitting side stretch. So let's start with our left side. So plant the left palm on the mat, and then reach over your head. Okay, turn your chin, look up, and really reach through the entire arm down your right side. Pretend that you're trying to touch the upper left-hand corner of your room. Ooh. Okay, feel that stretch all the way down to your hip. All right, and then let's take that left arm back up to the top. And then come down on the right side. Okay, same thing. Feel the stretch as you reach with the left arm. It goes all the way down the left side to your left hip. Continue to exhale, letting the stretch get longer. And then let's gently take that right arm up at the top. Let's bring the hands to heart center, and then we'll do a sitting spine stretch. So I'm going to start with my right side. So left palm is on the right knee, right palm is planted, and we're pushing with both palms. Okay, turning the chin into the right shoulder, looking behind us. For me, it's noticing that the days are very short now. And they're only going to get worse. Yay, winter. Okay, feel the spine twist to the right. Give yourself one last gentle push. And then as you breathe out, unwind, come back to center. Okay, let's get the other side. So both palms are pressing, whether that's into the floor or into your left knee. You're pushing a little more, a couple extra degrees as you breathe out. All right, and then as you take a long exhale here, let's unwind. And then we'll do our cobbler pose for the inner thighs. So bringing the heels in towards the soft tissue, letting the knees drop, and then just lean forward. Saying hello to the muscles of the inner thigh. Ugh. All right, and then let's round out our back as we reach forward with our fingertips in front of us. Okay, either crawl with the fingers or slide with the fingers. See how close you get your nose to your toes. And then we can release that, bring the knees together, and then we'll stand. Ooh. All right, let's find our super wide stance. Then reach up with the arms. Okay, really reach for your ceiling. Get the shoulders out of the sockets. And then swan dive forward, controlled. Legs are straight, looking behind us. Let's start with folding our arms, resting our forehead on our forearms, and rock side to side. Okay, let's get our hamstrings going. Okay, let's go for stage 2. Let's clasp our fingertips behind us and then reach the arms towards the front of the room. Adding a little shoulder action, or rather a lot of shoulder action. Ugh. Okay, reach, 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 reach. Breathing out, getting a little bit deeper with each exhale. Then let's bring the arms back down. Let's plant the right palm on the floor and extend the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. And turning our gaze upwards as well, opening up our chest, opening up that left shoulder. And those hamstrings are really starting to feel happy now. Let's gently bring the left arm back down. Swap palms, the left palms on the floor of your mat. Right fingertips are reaching up. And then let's gently bring that right arm down. And on a slow 10 count, let's straighten up our bodies. You can let your arms and head dangle. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll bring my legs together. Let's get our shoulders. I'm gonna start with my left. It's the left arm across the top of the chest. Okay, really pull. And that's about long enough. Let's release the left. Let's get the right. Oh, feeling very uneven today. Give yourself one last little pull on the right side and then release. Let's get our triceps. So left arm behind the head, pulling on the left elbow. You can maybe get your head out of the way. Maybe mine's just big and it's always in the way. Move. And then let's switch arms. Right arm is behind the head. Same thing, pulling on the elbow. All right, and then let's release that side. Let's get a standing side stretch. I'm gonna go feet and legs together. Stand up nice and tall. Bring the arms up top. Reach for the ceiling. Let's start on the left side. Okay, kick out that right hip. Slide the the left hand down your leg, down your side. Same thing as the sitting version. Reach with the right arm and right fingertips towards the upper left-hand corner of the room. You can feel the stretch go all the way down to your right hip. And then as you breathe out, let's bring the left arm up top. Give me a little mini reach. And then drop the right arm down to the right side. Maybe hear your housemates groaning for some reason. And give me a little last reach with the left arm. Bring the right arm up top. And then let's exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And let's get Malasana going, okay? So medium stance, toes at about 45 degrees. And just lower yourself down to your mat or down to the earth. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Philippa, you match your bike. Ugh. Oh my God. All right, let's take 2 deep breaths. Let's go deep breath in. And then gently exhale, get a little bit deeper still. Oh my goodness. All right, and then second breath in. Then you put your hands on your legs, support yourself coming out. Ooh, yes. All right, let's do our split leg hamstring stretch. So I'm gonna start with my left leg out in front. Heels are in line, reaching up to the top yet again. And let's swan dive over the straight left leg. Okay. Drive the right hip towards the front ankle. Feel the pinch on the left side. All right, let's bend the left knee and come on up. I'm just gonna twist around on the mat. So my right leg is out in front. Okay, arms are up top. And we're gonna swan dive over the straight right leg. Okay, driving the left hip towards the front ankle. You're trying to get the top of your head. Imagine like you're trying to shorten that distance from the top of your head to your toes. Ooh. And then we'll exit in 3, 2, 1. Bend the front knee and come on up. Oh my goodness. Hello. All right, let's do some moving options. So find the front of your mat. Feet and legs together. Stand up nice and tall. Let's bring the arms up. And then swan dive down. Okay, we're gonna do 2 practice ones just to get the hamstrings and legs going. Come on up to flat back. Exhale, rounding out the back, and then eyes up, head out, reverse swan dive. That's 1. Okay, swan dive back down, get a little bit lower, reach for the toes, reach for the ground. Up to flat back. Okay, exhale, rounding out the back, eyes up, head up, reverse swan dive. Okay, and let's swan dive down for a 3rd time. Hamstrings are good and happy. Okay, resting the hands on the knees for flat back. And then as you breathe out here, round out the back, plant both hands. Let's step or jump back to plank. Let's chaturanga down, elbows at the sides, and come into our first upward dog of the day. Okay, really push the floor away so you can get your knees and legs off the mat. All right, back to plank. Give me a push up here. And come into downward dog. Everyone loves a good downward dog. Okay, let's get those calves. So let's bicycle the legs. So we'll bend the left knee and drive the right heel down. Continue to look towards our feet, pushing the floor away with our hands. Okay, switch sides. So now we're driving the left heel down. And then switch back to the right. We do 2 times each side. And we're going to come back to the left. All right. And then straighten both legs. Let's do some runner's pose. So bring the feet and toes together. Let's start with the left side. So we're going to float the left heel up into the air. Then swing that left leg forward and plant it in front of us. Okay, we're gonna start in runner's pose, so support yourself, the left foot, left leg, fingertips are barely touching the floor here. Back heel is still up and off the mat. And then we're gonna plant our palms on the right side of the left foot. Okay, feel that stretch in your left hamstring. All right, and then from here, we're gonna drop our back knee down. And then untuck the toes, we're gonna get our hips. So just reach with the arms up. You can drive the hips forward. You should feel the pinch in the right hip. No, there ain't people yelling downstairs. What a great juxtaposition to my yoga. Good morning, everybody. Okay. Anyhow, as you breathe out, you can lower your arms back down to the mat. Get back on the back toe. Raise the back leg. Plant both palms, bring that left leg back to plank, and let's chaturanga down into our upward dog. Okay, back to plank. Give me a push up here if you'd like, and into downward dog. And let's repeat that sequence on the right side. So feet and legs together. Load the right heel up into the air. And then swing it on through and plant it in front. Remember, we're in runner's pose, so just hold yourself up with the right leg, fingertips barely grazing the mat. And then let's come into runner stretch. Okay, we're back to the right hamstring, lowering the pelvis down to the mat. And so many things are stretching. All right, let's lower the left knee down, untuck the back foot. Let's get the left hip flexor. Ugh. We're gonna hold this one for a little bit longer. Mine seems to be very tight this morning. Ooh, that feels great though. All right, we're gonna lower the hands back down. Get the knee off the mat. Plant both palms. Right leg comes back to plank, and let's chaturanga down into our upward dog. Back to plank. Give me a push up here as we return to downward dog. Both shoulders cracking. That's a good sign. All right, feet and legs together. Let's float the left heel up into the air, and then let's get our crescent pose to prayer twist. So let's plant the left foot in front and bring the arms up. Okay, front knee is tracking over that front ankle, and that back heel is driving down to the mat. Bring the hands to heart center. We're going to do prayer twist on the left. Right elbow is pressing in to the right knee, left knee, excuse me. Hands are stacked. Maybe you're staring at something stationary, helping you maintain your balance. And then we're gonna exit in 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the arms up. And then as you breathe out, let's bring the arms and torso back down. Plant both palms, left leg comes back to plank. And let's chaturanga down into an upward dog. Back to plank. Give me a push up here if you'd like. Into downward dog. Both shoulders cracking again. Feet and legs together. Let's float the right leg up into the air. And then let's swing it through and plant it in front. And come into crescent pose. Ooh. And really drive the back heel down to the mat. And let's get into prayer twist on the right. So bring the hands to heart center first. And then push the left elbow into the right knee. Ooh. And continue to breathe. We'll exit in 3, 2, 1. Let's bring both arms up, reaching for the ceiling here. And let's bring everything back down, planting both palms. And we're back in plank. Let's chaturanga down into our upward dog. Okay, back to plank. Give me a push up here. We return to downward dog. And then let's do our warrior sequence. So feet and legs together again. Float the left heel up into the air. And then swing it on through, plant it in front. And as the arms come up, that right heel comes down for warrior 1. All right, let's go arms front and back for warrior 2. And then gently lean back for reverse warrior. See how far back you can reach with the left fingertips. Okay, back to warrior 2. All right, let's do our triangle pose. So with the left fingertips, I want you to reach as far forward as you can. And then drop the left hand down, or maybe left fingertips. Or if you have a yoga block, use your yoga block. All right, we're gonna do the little pretzel action. So take that right arm and go behind your lower back. Reach underneath your left leg with your left arm. See if you can make contact. Ooh. Okay, opening up your chest and right shoulder as you turn to look up. And we'll exit in 3, 2, 1. Left palm is back on the mat. Right fingertips are reaching up. And then we're going to pop back into warrior 2. Okay, dip back into reverse warrior.
No, geez, that's against.
Back to warrior 2. Let's rotate that right arm forward and up for warrior 1. And as your arms and torso come down, that back heel comes up. Let's plant both palms, back to plank. Let's chaturanga down to an upward dog. Okay, back to plank. Give me a push up here if you'd like. And we're back in downward dog. Okay, make sure those fingertips are spreading downward dog. Whew. All right, let's repeat for the right side. So feet, legs together. Let's float the right leg up into the air. And then swing the right leg forward and plant it in front. And come into warrior 1 on the right. Okay, square up your shoulders towards the front of the mat if you need to. And then let's come into warrior 2. Palms and arms are parallel to the ground. Chin's facing forward. And then let's do reverse warrior. Okay. Right arm is reaching over your head towards the back of the room. And then back to warrior 2. All right, let's do triangle pose on this side. So reach forward with the right fingertips and then drop the right arm down. Left arm is reaching for your ceiling. Imagine your arms are a vertical line. Preparing ourselves for what's to come, which is this part. Drop the left arm behind the back. Right arm reaches underneath the right leg. We're opening up the left shoulder and our chest. Continue to breathe. And we'll exit in 3, 2, 1. Right arm is back, or right hand is on the mat, left fingertips are up towards the ceiling. And then let's pop up into warrior two. And then dipping back into reverse warrior momentarily. Back to warrior two. Left arm swings forward and up for warrior one. And then as you bring the arms and torso down, that back heel is back up. Right leg comes back to plank. And slowly lower your entire body onto the mat. And let's do cobra. So cobra is just like upward dog, except your legs are on the mat. Okay. Really push the floor away, get the turtle head out of the shell. And then look up and stretch the front of your neck. I feel that really in my belly too, my core. All right, you can bring your chin back down and then turn your head to the right, look towards your right heel. I love feeling this one in my hip. All right, look forward and then gently rotate your head to the left as you look towards your left heel. Okay, turning back, looking forward. Give yourself one last little push with the arms. Okay, and then come back into child's pose momentarily. Ooh. And about halfway. Whew. Take a couple breaths for yourself. You know, take a drink of water. You can do the same. All right, let's get our shoulders. So let's come to extended child's pose, which is when you're on your knees, your arms are and forearms are still on the mat. And let's start by taking that right arm and reaching through. Okay, reach through that hole of your left arm. And let's do 3 cycles on each side. So let's rotate and bring that right arm up, reach. That's 1. And then reaching the arm through. And go at your own pace. We're gonna do 3. I also feel that in my spine. Okay, on my 3rd one. And then reaching for the ceiling here. Okay. And then let's get the other side. So right arm, right palm is planted, left arm reaches through on the floor. And then let's rotate and twist up. Okay, let's go for number 2. Left arm reaches through. Then back up to the ceiling. And then let's do our 3rd and final time. Left arm reaches. And then we're back up top. Ooh, nice. All right, let's do some cat-cow. I'm gonna roll up my mat. All right, we're on our all fours. Let's do 5 breath cycles. So as you breathe in, bring the head and bottom up, push your chest towards the floor. And then as you exhale, round out your back like a cat. Okay, inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. Inhale, bring the head up. Exhale, head down. Inhale, head up. I think that's 4. Exhale, head down. Okay, really push your spine towards your ceiling. And then we'll do one more cycle. So Breathe in. And then last one, really make it count here. Push the floor away with your palms. And then we'll come into a neutral spine. Unravel my mat. And then we're gonna lie down on our backs for bridge. So for bridge, feet are planted about shoulder distance apart. Roll onto your shoulders. Push your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Ugh. Just continue to breathe as we hold this. And then before you come down, I want you to control how slow you go. So one vertebra at a time. Take your time, nice and gentle. Ooh. Nice. All right, let's get our glutes. You can keep your left foot planted. The right ankle is on the left knee. Let's pull on our left shin. And let's start to engage the right glute. We'll do 3 breaths, and with each out breath, let's breathe into the right side. So let's breathe into the nose and out through the mouth. Okay. Number 2, let's breathe in and release. Okay, last time on the right side. Let's breathe in. And then give me a nice and long, controlled exhale. Okay, releasing the left shin. And let's get the left ankle on the right quad. And let's stretch our left glute. So breathe into the nose and out to the mouth. And once again, let's inhale. And then gently exhale. All right, last breath. Let's breathe in. Nice long out breath. Okay, you can release the leg. We're going to remain on our backs for happy baby. So both legs come up. Let's pull on the outside parts of the feet. Knees come in towards our underarms. And then just rock left to right, right to left. Okay, you should feel that similar to the cobbler pose, those inner thigh muscles. Continue to pull on the feet. All right. You can release your feet and let the legs drop. We're going to continue with our spine as we usually do. Let me move my water bottle so I don't hit it. All right, let's hug our right knee in towards our chest. All right, and then let's take the right leg out to the right. Enjoy that little stretch as it changes angles. You might want to, press your left palm to your left hip to remind it to stay on the floor. And then bring the right knee back to center. And let's pull our right knee over to the left side of our body as we extend out our right arm to the right, looking towards our right, and feel your whole spine twist. Okay, we're wringing out our spines, any tension. I'm almost making contact with my right knee to the floor. Let's do one last big breath for the right side. So breathe into the nose. Then out to the mouth. Really relax your whole body here. Nice. All right. Gently bring that right leg back to center. Let's hug in our left knee. Ooh, my knee's cracking. Ooh. Okay, pull. And then, just like the other side, we're going to bring our left knee to the outside, pressing down in our right hip with our right palm to remind ourselves to stay planted. And then bring the left knee back to center. And then let's bring the left leg over our bodies, twisting the spine in the opposite direction. And see if you can get both your left knee and your left knuckles to touch the floor. See how far you can relax as you breathe out. Let's do 2 big breaths on this side. So breathe into the nose and out to the mouth. Okay, my left knee is almost touching. Let's see if I can get it on the second breath here. Breathing into the nose and out to the mouth. All right, let's bring the left leg back over. Ooh. We're gonna sit up and get our hamstrings. Ooh. So I'm gonna start with my left leg out or stretched out, bringing the right heel in towards my soft tissue. Okay, we're gonna flex that left foot so the toes are facing the ceiling. And then exhale over the left leg, keeping the back of the knee on the mat. Okay, adding in the bonus side stretch. If you take that right hand and grab the outside part of the left foot, or at least reaching for the outside part. Okay. Think about that imaginary string from the top of your head to your left toes. And shorten that string. The left hamstring is starting to feel real happy now. And we'll release in 3, 2, 1. Gently come up. Okay. Take your time as you switch legs. Okay. Left heel is in towards the soft tissue. Right foot is flexed. Arms are reaching up to start. And then exhale over the straight right leg. And continue to pull yourself in or reaching further toward your right foot as you breathe out. And reaching, pulling. And then we'll do one big breath together. Excuse me. Okay, so let's breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then we'll release just the right side. And let's do both legs together to see how balanced we are. So thighs, knees, shins, ankles, toes touching. Remember to flex the feet. Arms are reaching up. And then as you breathe out, reach for those feet. Reach for the toes. Okay, and if your toes are easy to reach, slowly creep down the foot till you reach your heels.
Get a little bit of extra distance. Right, let's do one more breath before we release. So let's breathe in through the nose. Pull yourself in as you exhale. Then let's release that stretch and let's do our pigeon pose. So we're coming into our push-up position, our plank position. I'm going to start with my left leg. So left foot's planted behind my right wrist. I'm going to drop both knees down, untuck my right toes. Settling in. This one always feels amazing. So we're going to hold this one for, let's go for the goal. Let's go for 60 seconds. So let's use that entire time and find whichever position allows you to release all the tension in the left side. Breathe. We're about halfway through. All right, we're going to add the quad stretch. But before we do, let's plant both palms in front and gently push yourself up. And then let's reach back with the right arm, pulling in the right heel, right foot. Feel the right quad stretch out. Ugh. And give yourself one last pull. And then gently let go of that right leg, returning into our plank to start. And then let's bring the right leg forward, untucking the left toes, coming down. We're going to repeat the 60 seconds for this side. About halfway done, or rather a little over halfway done. Okay, let's plant both palms in front. Okay, pushing ourselves up, reaching back with the left arm. All right, let's release the left leg. Oh my goodness. Let's come into a gentle child's pose. Knees are about as wide as your mat. Forearms and palms are resting on the mat. And just take really deep breaths. Relax the whole body. Think about everything you just did. And let's get a bonus side stretch. So take that left palm, left arm out to the left, about 1.5 feet, and stack the right palm over the left. And feel the stretch go down your right side. And then come back to the center position. Then let's get our left. So right hand is out to the right. Stack our left palm on top of our right. And back to center. Before we come into our closing sequence. Let's take a deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, come forward, out, and you rotate onto your back. For the full body destroyer or corpse pose. Arms are at your side, you can close your eyes. We're gonna go for 90 seconds. I want you to do a whole body scan from head to toe. Lie as still as you possibly can. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. All right, that was 90 seconds. Let's reach our arms overhead, point the toes. And do a nice morning stretch as we slowly come back to life. Roll on to one side and let's rest our head right in our hands. And take a moment for yourself. And then whichever arm is on top, plant that palm. Let's lead with the shoulder. Let the head and the rest of the body follow as we push ourselves back up. And groan as you get there. Lots of groaning today. All right, my favorite part. So sitting up nice and tall, okay, really lengthen the spine. You can close your eyes if you'd like. But all I ask is
whether or not you own. So let's breathe in through the nose and breathe out with some sound. Oh. All right, number 2, let's breathe in through the nose and breathe out with some sound. Oh. All right, last one. Let's really make it count. Let's breathe into the nose and breathe out with some sound. Let's bring our hands to heart center. You may repeat after me if you'd like. May we have clear and kind intentions. Let's raise our hands to our foreheads. May we have clear and kind thoughts. Let's bring our hands to our lips. May we have clear and kind communications. Let's return our hands to our hearts. And as always, the light in me celebrates and honors the light in you. Namaste, my friends. Remember to pause your watch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Philippus. Have a good week, everybody.
Have a nice week. Bye.